Might hit me.
Did you guys actually take a second?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we took a second.
They did take a second.
Well, I took my second half because I couldn't do it.
Alright, here we go.
We are back. Let's confirm. Everybody watching,
Can you hear us?
Welcome
Rudy
back,
says everything good.
Everything's
Rudy.
good. Thank you, Rudy. You're the best.
Yeah, apparently the internet muted us.
Rudy.
They couldn't handle what we were spewing out.
They can't handle the truth!
So, as we can see, there's a little bit of a different energy in the room right now.
Why are you outing us?
There is
Why
no
are you
energy
outing
change.
us right now?
Well,
We fucking had shots on stream during Wind and Vined, okay?
We did.
Why does she know the exact episode?
Because she watches it daily.
I mean, like, I
Well,
watched.
she did the short, so that was probably the one. Yeah.
So it'll take a little while for it to affect some of us, but one of us has the
One of us.
constitution of a small child.
Sean remained nameless, and definitely Sean was not looking at them very jealously.
It's Brianna.
Oh,
She
yeah.
also has the constitution of a small,
Which is
very
why
sick child.
she abstains while we stream.
Yes.
It is
Oh,
God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers.
God gives his silliest jokes to his goofiest
Just
clowns.
gooses. Well,
God gives the darkest quest to the brightest stars.
That's cringe. Wow, I feel like an anime protagonist now.
We live in a society!
Oh my god.
Wow, he got hit with it real hard.
Alright, so we're fighting back.
we're fighting about 10,000 bats.
10,000?
We're actually fighting Farthie.
No, not quite.
This is just his lair.
Yeah, his lair action of garbage bats.
The tree was actually made out of garbage.
He's like a fucking cryptid.
Oh, here we go. Film Addict says, hello there, beautiful people. Sorry I'm late,
Beautiful
just woke up.
people.
Film Addict, just want to
No
let you
worries.
know, maybe I shouldn't say it.
Nope, don't say it.
No.
It's a surprise.
You know.
Bro.
Welcome, Film Addict.
Bro.
Welcome.
I'm
Man,
dying
I have told you guys for so long that this man spoils everything.
What are you talking about?
Dude.
Spoilers on everything.
You want to
Well-
know something? Just get one fucking shot. That's
Yeah.
it.
Film Addict is aware
Yeah.
of the situation.
Alright, so we were fighting bats.
We fight
Welcome, Film Addict. Welcome. Welcome to the show.
Alrighty. So we were at Gunther's turn.
Yeah, my second attack was a 22.
And
to
22
hit.
absolutely hits.
He don't know about you.
Bitch, I hope the
8
fuck.
bludgeoning silver damage. OP needs to be
Absolutely.
nerfed. Not fair. Monk moment.
Hashtag it's
A
not
real monk
fair.
moment. Oh, okay.
And then he'll just bludgeoning, like, try to elbow a bat into the ground and then squish it. So
What the fuck?
A single bat.
yeah.
Make an example.
16. Yeah, no, we're executing this bat so the other bats are now in fear and
We're
awe.
making dinner.
I mean, probably not. Bats, you know...
They go-
I've never had that. I
Maybe
don't
not
know.
the cleanest.
In their
I don't
bat
know.
voices to
Snack.
Seems Finnegan.
Yes.
Finnegan or Sebastian.
That's another one. Finnegan and Sebastian are cousins.
Lucian.
I cannot fucking wait for the second half of this session.
Oh no!
I'm so
We're gonna
excited.
find out that they actually were bat cousins.
No, I'm just you guys all took shots, so I'm real excited.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yes, a
You said-
16 to elbow one
Yes,
of the bats.
You can
And then-
people's elbow the bat.
Well, no, just knock him down and then raise the foot up real high. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Film Addict says Happy Pride Month to anyone who celebrates.
Happy
Film Addict,
Pride
Happy Pride Month.
That's right.
Rainbows.
It is
yes.
now June.
I love it.
Happy Pride Month,
Happy Pride Month to
everybody.
everyone who's here.
That's true.
Woo!
And everyone who's not, or will
Yeah.
eventually be
We
here.
support you, Pride motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Be proud. So that would be 6 crushing damage.
You do.
Elbow damage.
And a foot heal.
You
got
hear-
Oh.
You hear? You're welcome.
No.
And I use no key points there.
Just the force of my foot.
Just my oppressive force of violence. Unlimited monk.
Go.
Okay. I'm going to swing recklessly with Great Weapon Master at this huge flock.
Man, how
Okay.
embarrassing would it be if you recklessly miss a bunch of bats? Just like a cartoon.
No!
Swip.
Oh.
He's using his green flames. He ignites his huge axe and he swings at this this
thick
crowd
axe.
of bats. Here we go.
That thick, juicy axe.
19 total.
Yeah, bro.
Hell yeah. Here we go.
X.
Yep.
It's curved.
And it's hot.
Oh, it is on fire. It's
Oh
a curve.
my
That's a
God.
lot of
Hot
Juicy.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's covered
So
in
it's
blood now.
juicy.
It's a juicy X.
Can you do math right
That's
now?
fine. So 20
Don't leave me
damage.
to him.
20 fire damage to these bats.
Woo! Very, 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 very nice. Many of them fall to the ground, roasty toasty.
With like little
All
hearts in their
right.
eyes at that
Mhm.
X.
And then he's gonna scoop up the dead crisp and hit him again.
Like
Here we
big
go.
X in the
At,
cannon.
at the other ones. Here we go.
Does damage and you cannot deny.
Same thing.
What a bat wants
13
me with
hits.
itty bitty
Yes.
tail.
13 hits. Here we
Yes.
Gets killed.
go. Ooh, that's max damage. Here we go. So that's gonna be
Man, barbarians are OP. This is bad. I don't know what
Honestly,
you're talking
nerf
about.
them.
Yeah.
27 damage. They need a buff, honestly.
Yeah,
They need to get buffed.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
why you
honestly,
took
they
casting and do less damage a turn now.
Did you say 27?
Correct.
All right, perfect.
Unbattable.
Lovely. Oh,
And then,
okay.
let's see, I don't think I have any bonus action I feel like using. That's fine.
All right,
We are swarmed by battalions.
here you
Ho
go.
ho ho.
Oh.
So,
Isaac's fat axe from Zen Reynolds. Fucking got him.
that's what we're gonna call the item.
Isaac's fat axe.
In bat hole.
Thank you. All right. So, there are
Everywhere Isaac goes, the ladies are like, that's a fat axe.
four.
Thank you for noticing.
There are. Let's see here.
It does have an itty bitty waist too.
It-
And a big
it-
round thing
Yeah.
in your face.
Just spit it upside down. We're not gonna stop.
Nope.
Just talk over us. It's rough.
Sorry,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We'll shut the fuck
All right.
up.
Sorry, I'm trying to remember how.
We're
many
gonna be good.
swarms-
We're gonna be good little peanuts.
Yeah,
now.
sure you are. All right.
Peons.
Oh.
Peasants.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What are you asking about?
I
trying to
am
determine how many
estimating how many of these swarms are still up. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3 attacks for each of you.
3 each. Let's go.
There are still 9 of them. Okay.
Easy.
So,
There are 9 swarms.
No, 9 bats.
11 does
9
not
bats.
hit
No, nine-
you.
nine
11
bat
does not hit
swarms.
me.
19 hits you.
Yes, there are
Yeah.
swarms of bats. What?
19 hits you, right?
It does, yeah.
Okay, cool. And then another 11 does not hit you, so you're gonna get 1.
This is the same day. I still have mage armor up. Hell
You're
yeah.
gonna get.
That's good.
There we go.
Crap.
Kitty cat. Hey, buddy.
Tiny ass fucking damage. A fat, oh my god, what is this? 5 piercing damage. Alright, you 3. We've got, ooh, 9 does not hit you.
Ew.
Oh.
A 22 hits you.
No, I'm just kidding. Yes.
I was like, oh Jesus Christ.
That's a cat.
Dirty 20 hits you.
armor?
Bless you.
Thank you. Alright, we got 2 swarms for you.
Does a shield reaction and then a mini shield. Like, no. 27.
Okay.
Get hit. Apparently there's
Get
some
crit.
stupid build where like a caster
4.
wizard can get like 30 AC.
Oh my god, now. 8,
Fucking JP.
10, 11,
Really feeling that, huh?
It's
12,
Did
upsetting.
you get clapped by a JP recently?
Just I get clapped
12
every day.
12 piercing.
Every day.
Alright,
Ooh.
you.
That's
Here
a
we
third
go.
of my
Here you
HP.
go.
Over a third of my HP gone.
It's fine.
Alright, 22 hits you.
22
Shut
hits.
up, barbarian.
14 does not hit you.
14 misses.
Okay.
That's almost half my
16
HP.
does
Yeah.
16 hits now.
16 hits you. Okay, here we go.
I don't know if I can stun
You're
swarms,
gonna
but I can
get
try.
2,
Probably not. But give a fuck.
Well, it's a single target. That's the
6,
issue.
10,
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of
11.
I would
lightning
expect. I would.
jump in between.
Yeah, I would expect it. It probably doesn't
14.
work. Like, because like if I stun
Jesus
one
Christ,
bat, why would it
18
all of them
piercing
not?
damage.
18?
But I can try.
It's hard. 'cause
18
they're
damage is
treated as
half
one
down to
entity, so I don't know
9.
how the
Very,
rules-
very
Right.
nice. Chaos.
Okay. This is I am going to. This is hard to determine because I want to. I guess it doesn't really help. I'm sorry. This is. I wanted to initially gust them away from me,
Okay.
but it's only 5 feet, so
Yeah, they're
it's not really. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're here.
They are here, they are here.
So we're just gonna. I'm just gonna go with another shock and grab because it's touch. They're on us, and that's just. That's just the situation. 16.
Yes.
Nice.
2d8. Na na na. Another 9 damage.
Alright, very, very
Nice.
nice.
And then whatever particular swarm I hit has no reaction until the start of its next turn.
Okay. 7.
And I'm gonna keep moving in the direction that I was. So
Okay.
that swarm just can't, like, up attack me.
Right, they are essentially all around you, so. Very cool. Next is Arena. You all notice these swarms are not attacking her at all.
Who would notice that? We would all notice.
It's
Pretty
oh,
blatant.
there's a lot going on right now, but
It might
the
be based on,
swarms
like, your passive
surrounded
insight
you,
perception.
and
That's what I was wondering.
yeah, it's sorry. What did you say?
It might be based on like your passive insight or perception because
Also-
we're in the middle of a battle.
Yes,
And technically, if DM tells you, you notice.
Yeah.
You notice.
they are. They are.
It's generally an
not
important enough
attacking
factor
her.
that you notice.
But she'll fucking.
My theory is correct.
And you even notice this.
Which
even
one?
Finally, someone who wants to know
No,
the truth.
Well, we already know she's been bit. Twice.
It's more than
Well, duh.
And she actually opens herself up to attack. She has a very bad swing, and there's a point in which she is completely uncovered, and nothing happens to her.
They're like, cool.
Yeah.
What if we all like just hug Arena? Would they do anything to her?
Well, then we would be the body armor that
Yeah,
they would attack.
Yeah.
So
Arena dives in front of
yeah,
us.
Gunther will try to
It's
swing.
like a,
No. Fuck up.
We do it all the way to the Vistani camp, just trying
You're just a fucking ball.
Gunther will try to hit one of the
Loki.
swarms around him.
Yeah.
Oof, that's a miss. 9.
No.
Loki, come here.
Second attack.
Come here, Loki.
21.
Yes.
I will stunning strike it, so I need a
Put the
Constitution
gate
saving throw on that
Absolutely.
swarm.
You tell her in the game.
Con saving
That
throw.
game.
Ooh, that's a 5.
It fails.
Oh.
Is the swarm stunned?
Yes.
Okay.
You notice how like a block of them go.
So he hits it, and you feel this energy kind of reverberate, and they all just like hit the ground.
Yes.
Stop!
Oh my god, you're gonna
I will flurry of blows.
stop!
I will flurry of blows, stomp the yard on them
Oh my fucking.
as I channel my early 2000s movies. Where's my other D20? It disappeared. There it is. 21 for the next hit.
Very nice. It does it.
So the first one I think was 8 damage. This one is 4 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, oof, indeed. And then the so that was 2 key points. The last flurry of blows, I will try to hit a different swarm.
Very nice. Okay.
Net 20.
Nerf.
Shit!
And
Nerf
stunning
him.
strike.
Nerf him.
All right.
Nerf.
That is a nat 20 for my con save.
Minus.
Nothing. It's +0.
Okay, so they pass, but they take 7-10 bludgeoning damage.
Wow. Okay, so the
As he
ones.
gets this mystical swipe up, just clawing through, and you see bats.
Wow. So yeah, about half of them in that swarm fall dead to the ground, crumpled up. You ended up like whack-a-mole squishing the one swarm.
If anyone's ever played Dead Space, it's the same motion where you're stomping on corpses trying to avoid them reviving. It's such a funny motion, I swear to God.
Oh no.
But yes, that's my turn.
Very cool.
Big boy hit. Here we go. We're gonna take Isaac's fat axe and we're going to attack the swarm.
Stunning strike.
The swarm.
Swarm.
That is a 15 to hit.
Yes, it
Let's
does.
do it. That is 8 plus 10. So yeah. Wait. No.
Ooh.
8 plus 15. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I might have been doing more damage before. Sorry. So 18 plus so 23 damage.
Absolutely. These bats fall to the fucking
Hit
ground.
the floor.
23.
So that swarm dies.
That it does, bro.
I get another attack. Here we go. All right. So we'll hit a different swarm. That is a 14 to hit.
Yes, it does.
No. That is 15. So 19 damage to that swarm.
19.
Man,
Fire
Oh.
damage.
barbarians are so weak. They just
Yeah.
buff.
They need a
fuck?
buff, man.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
And then with my bonus
like
action,
Zangief, they need a buff.
with my bonus action, we'll hit that swarm
What the
again.
fuck you saying it like that? My bonus action.
I should get another one.
Maybe that's because you took a feat at level 1. I'm just saying. I mean,
15.
metagaming. Okay.
Yeah, no fucking hit.
That does 20 fire damage.
Wow,
Damn.
another one of these swarms. A bunch of them crumple to the ground. There you go.
So that's my turn.
Ooh, very
That's my
nice.
turn.
Oh
That's
no.
my turn.
Zenranal says, the feeling when you've DM'd Curse of Strahd and you know exactly what's happening and you just have to sit there and think redacted, 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 redacted.
A fucking mood.
That's yeah.
Very nice. Okay. Ta-da! Okay. So, let's see how many we got. Two.
Stunned. One of them is stunned.
1,
Didn't they
2,
pass?
2.
No, the first one failed. The second one passed.
Okay.
Okay. 18 hits you.
It does.
Alright, they're just gonna do a little 4, 6, math, 9 piercing to you.
I was like, hmm?
It's okay. We're still
Double
pretty.
3s. Swarms do not hit you.
No.
You.
Damn. That's lucky.
Oof.
You're fine.
17 hits you. The first one did not hit you, and you get a 3, a 7,
Don't touch me, peasant.
a 9 piercing damage as well. Shut the fuck up. And that
Oh.
is their turn. Chaos.
Okay, I'm gonna keep doing the same thing because anything else is at a disadvantage. So I'm rolling for Shocking Grasp for a 24 to hit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what's it like to have a 20 in a stat? Ugh.
Just get good. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, just roll better, Sean. I don't know. Shut the fuck up, okay?
That's 8
You
lightning
poke-ass mug.
Maybe
damage.
if you didn't roll
I
like
rolled
an
a 1 and a
idiot.
7 on the other one, so 8 lightning damage.
My
And
highest stat
they
is
can't take a
18.
reaction.
Yeah, my high stat's a 16. I'm like the idiot cousin of the party.
Bro, you have no negative stats, okay? At no point are you an idiot. I had a character with like a -3.
It should have been a -4.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
Bone Daddy was awesome.
While
Bone
you're
Daddy
at
had
it.
a -3, okay? He ran around on the edge of life.
He's at the end. Oh, yeah.
You should have been taking double damage.
He did at some points. He was a skeleton. He took double bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
He should have been all damage.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Sean, anytime you play a character, he
No,
just needs to
bludgeoning
die.
makes sense. Bludgeoning makes sense.
Yeah,
Little bone.
bludgeoning is sort of like makes sense, but like.
One day we'll talk about these things.
Where are we?
So
well,
I just went.
Yeah, she
Yes,
went, so it
and I
should be
dealt
arena.
8 lightning damage, so then it should be Arena's turn.
Okay. Very, very cool. Is she going to do anything different? No, she's not. She's going to whack attack, and she is going to hit them. So let's go ahead and give her her D10 slashing damage.
She should be attacking the one I stunned right next to us.
A thick 7,
What
and one of
idiot.
these swarms.
Oh, I forgot about that. My bad.
Okay, so fuck. We're at
Baby.
5 swarms now. We're going to do 7. What is math? What is math? Baby, don't hurt me.
Divide
Don't
me
count me.
by 0.
No.
or I'll
Alright.
die.
Please don't carry the one.
There you go.
Yeah, so is the one that I stunned still alive?
That swarm? No. Bye-bye.
He
So-
takes the time to sweep
They
them
got
away.
crunched.
Yeah,
They got
apparently did.
sliced,
They
diced,
got
crunched,
Strahd.
munched.
One big
Whack-a-mole.
X.
So then there's 1 by me, 2 by her, 2 by him?
Yeah, they are all
Sure.
flying around you. I essentially pooled all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I'm
for
just-
attack purposes, yes.
I'm gonna attack one that's by Chaos.
Awesome.
Nope, no I won't. With another 3.
Damn.
Second attack. 18
Second attack.
plus 6, so 24.
Yes.
And that'll be a stunning strike.
Okay. I fail with an 8, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it takes
That would be really
6.
sad if that was not a fail.
I rolled an 8.
That's it.
I don't know why I even have you roll anymore.
I have a -5.
It's 8 plus 2 because of my proficiency, and then -6 because I'm an idiot.
I'll have have you know, there actually was a slight water line collecting each other's eyes at that moment.
It's called
quality
acting.
How much?
6 bludgeoning silver damage,
Very
and
nice.
then that's my last key point. How wounded does everyone look? Does people bleeding a lot? People not bleeding? Don't tell me you're like hit points, but just like
I have like a paper. I have like a paper cut.
Okay.
I'm good.
I look like I'm at about 50%.
if I had seen the percentage, it would be 25 out of 40. I don't know what the math is, but
Definitely looking like a few chunks of skin are missing, but I'm still standing.
Yeah, I've been bit up a little bit, but it's probably her who needs more help than me.
okay. Then I will flurry of blows, and one of those attacks will heal her for D6 plus 4. 1 plus 4, 5 HP.
I'll take it, thank you very much.
And
5
then
HP?
the last attack will go to the same swarm I just stunned.
Very nice.
With advantage,
Very cool.
which is a 13.
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
Oh.
For 8 bludgeoning, non-magical damage.
Okay. Another one of
your
these
fists
swarms
on magic yet?
falls. We are
They
now
are.
at
Oh no.
6.
essentially 4 swarms. You start to see that they are less of a cloud and more of a groups are coming at ya. They're coming at ya. Alrighty. Perfect.
Okay, he grabs his axe. He ignites it with more fire.
His axe?
His Isaac's big axe.
Fat
Let's do it again.
eggs. It's that juicy
fucking
eggs. It's
That's
that hot
cocked.
juicy eggs.
That's a 16. So that'll
It's
definitely.
boiling.
Okay, so it hits. Here we go.
Sweating. Clapping. Juicy.
Pulsating.
22 fire damage.
I hope nothing's in it.
Loads of fire.
That swarm
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
falls.
We get another attack. Here we go.
Hey.
Next swarm. That's 15 hits.
Man, I
Yep.
fucking walk so you can run. This isn't fair.
He's rolled 11 on his
26 fire damage.
Another swarm falls.
They just need to be buffed. I don't know what to tell you guys.
This is your flex.
Last attack. That's a 20 total.
Uh,
And, that's a little bit smaller. 18 fire damage.
Alright,
That's
very
a little
nice.
bit smaller.
Literally double what you're doing, Sean.
my
Minimum.
More than that
God.
for me. It's
Yeah.
a triple what I'm doing.
So that's literally double what I can do max when I'm have one hand on Arena, making sure she's not getting kidnapped. or
Yeah,
running
but
away.
monks are just busted.
Yeah. And that's you have no resources. You have none of your cool abilities anymore.
Alright,
Yes.
so
The bat.
there are a couple swarms left. And one swarm kind of centers themselves around Arena.
Oh boy, they're gonna try to carry her up. He has a hand on her. Don't forget.
Does have a hand on her. It's okay.
Okay.
They don't try and lift her off the ground or anything,
Still
or try
weird.
and take her. But
They
they
go in her
do
mouth.
end up swarming almost around her head, and she starts screaming because, bats flying around her head is not a great sensation.
Nope.
And they do hit her, and with the
Interesting.
Okay.
yes, with the amount of damage that they do, they actually end up taking out a chunk of her hair.
Oh no! Remember the things that were going after the
Who
hair?
would see this, though?
Huh?
Should we roll, perception for that?
You can.
Or would this be a passive? I feel like this would probably be a passive, right?
Probably passive, right?
Yeah, because,
That's up to Brianna.
that's...
Yeah.
Sorry.
There's not enough of them around here that it's very hard to see. It's not like it's heavily obscured in any way anymore.
Because it would have to be a couple of them, like, ripping out a chunk of her scalp, essentially.
Yeah, and that shit hurts, so
Alright.
she's not gonna be quiet about it.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Uh-huh. But a decent amount of them get some.
Okay.
So it's not just like one of them. It's like mine,
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's another swarm, and they are going to attack you.
Just need
16 hits you.
16 does hit.
All right, we get 4.
Strahd's trying to
7.
clone her.
10
Probably swear.
piercing.
10 piercing, half down to 5.
All right,
If I had
and
to take a guess.
that is
Her
what they
scalp.
do.
This will help.
Because that's what you guys did previously in another campaign a lot, was like you'd have stuff of someone and fucking scry. Oh, they got a minus 15 to
Oh,
save!
actually, they did hit you, so they are going to attempt to do the same thing as well.
Like, grab my hair.
Yeah, and because that amount of
Eyeball.
damage, they will succeed.
Fair enough.
Tough but fair, tough but fair.
Alright.
What the fuck?
So we have how many left? Four?
Two swarms.
My hair!
And one's... They're both around them, or... Because, well, Arena is with Gunther.
So it's like, and
Okay. Gonna go...
Fireball.
Instead of it's... Yeah, I was gonna say. Since no one's in melee with me, I can fire bolt, not fireball. I have no spell left!
Just make another
Pass your save and you won't die, not my problem.
So I will firebolt the ones attacking them. With a 19 to hit. 2d10. That is 12 fire damage.
okay.
Yes. And that is all. That was about.
All right. Anything else?
No, because I have no bonus actions because I have no sorcery points. So I'll just keep moving away from the situation.
She's hella mad pissed about her hair getting ripped out.
Girl
And
boss.
she is gonna hit them.
Nice.
And she will do another 9. And that swarm falls to the ground along with her hair.
Haha! I was gonna say, can I
got
aim for the
hand
ones
moving?
with the hair?
Have you guys seen that meme of
Tipsy.
Nicolas Cage when he's like about to hit that guy in the one movie and he like comes up and he's like,
I've not
And
seen
then
What movie? You have to.
I
go
have
more
no
specific.
clue.
Okay.
I
not
was just
seen
saying,
this
have you
meme.
seen
I'm
it?
just gonna
'Cause
assume it's
that's
Lord of War with Nicolas Cage. I don't know.
Amazing.
That's a thing?
Lord of War. Yeah.
All right, so that swarm falls
He's
to
like
the
an
ground
arm merchant.
along with her hair. So once again, successfully, her hair has not been taken.
Nice.
That was on our tester stream, everybody. Okay.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, it wasn't.
Maybe Arena should just shave her head bald.
Mhm,
Should
I
her
think
bald?
so.
She's considering it.
We all should just.
We all go bald.
Is that how we'll come up with our squad name?
Every
what I was
day
gonna
I
say,
just
but I was gonna
shave
say
all
something
of the
about
hair
this.
off Gunther's body.
Yeah, will be called the Breaking Bad.
Jesse.
We need to
need to
cook.
Good.
I am not just.
I was gonna say, if anyone's watching
What?
it is definitely not.
Not
Lance
you.
or Michael. It is definitely
Yeah,
Sean.
Walt, Jesse.
Jane.
I'm Gustavo.
And I will just puke.
No, I'm ding 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 ding.
Oh
ding,
my-
ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
No, that's not Hector. That's
That is Hector.
yeah, it's Hector.
Hector
Yeah.
Salamanca.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, no, you only have the ethnicity to play at Walter White, so that is your.
He'll be Hector. I'll be Tuco.
Tuco's so funny. All right. Arena's done. Up to Gunther.
Get him.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk.
Reminder,
so-
she's had no alcohol.
Yeah. The
Just-
swarm by Arena and Gunther is dead.
Yes,
Okay.
there's
That
And
one
there's
is
one swarm right by Lance.
one left.
So he will, Gunther will just start swatting at it.
Swat.
People's elbow them.
Swat.
24. Okay.
So she goes, no, actually.
It's like it should hit, right? 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I see. All right, there are 2 bats left in this
Bats.
swarm.
Okay.
Kill them.
Try to kill that one. 19 plus match. So that hits.
Yeah,
And then 8 more bludgeoning damage.
very nice. So,
It just got worse.
All of the bats freeze.
All the bats
They
in the
revive.
universe come and scoop us up and deliver us straight to Strahd, and we die. That's the campaign. Thanks for joining us.
Hey man, are you looking for like new hires? You got any temp work?
Can we work for the Strahd media?
I've got great camera work.
We'll run your socials.
Oh.
with the swipe of this last bat falling to the ground,
You thought that, didn't you?
it spreads its wings and almost like as it's flying away, almost like covers your vision for a moment. And roll me a perception check, please.
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Natural.
Oh! It's dead great.
That one, baby.
All right, you do not see that.
You just
That
go blind
always-
for a minute.
That always sucks. And
Yeah.
it's like, make this
Early
roll
onset
every time.
blindness.
Damn, he lost his contacts.
You guys breathe. Look up. Roll a perception check, please.
Oh no. Natural 20.
That's 18.
For a total of... Wait, yeah, this goes... No, that's right. I know, look weird. Okay. Total is 22. He's a perception, right? Yeah. But natural 20.
You see in the tree line beyond,
Oh, no.
a little bit illuminated in moonlight, the silhouette of a figure. A tall, broader figure. Cape billowing in a non-existent wind.
Oh, no.
Hold on. He's got that Darth Vader in space riding a TIE fighter, billowing cape.
In a non-existent wind, a slight breeze. Some longer hair, maybe flowing every now and then. The glint of a metal pauldron. The flutter of a fur.
Do I get, like, a chill down my spine? Like,
The heat down your spine.
like,
Yes, you do.
this is who I think it is?
You get a horrible stomach sink.
She's gonna, like, deliberately, like, stomp forward, step in front of Arena.
A bat flies out of the woods and it's no longer there.
I throw a dart at it.
And she's just gonna, like, get, like, really tense and, like, stay in her position and be like, if we weren't in the situation we were in, I would have yelled the greatest of obscenities at him.
Roll a d100 for me, please.
She passes out.
That can happen. Thank you, Todd, for all of your hair literally all over my dice.
He's blessed them.
92.
He has
92.
anointed your dice.
High is either good or bad. Don't know.
It's a wild
Why
magic.
did I
trick.
organize
No.
this like this? What is wrong with me?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh,
Also a good point. You tell us.
oh my god.
He's good now, but he like kind of like almost bit at you.
He did.
That's because I was
Huh.
goading him.
By petting
Huh.
him. Yeah.
I was
Just
doing
give
this.
him all of the.
What a good cat.
Gain all your sorcery points back.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, I could have used that a second ago. I should have gotten mad at Strahd before. And yeah, she stays rigid and almost like this, kind of like anyone who's more sensitive to energies, I suppose. She's like a kind of ripple of strength, just sort of start from the feet up, and it even makes like her cloak move a little bit as there's like, if you pay attention, the slightest purple sheen that goes. Let's get the fuck out of here. She just kind of abruptly turns towards the road and.
What did you she comes up to you. What did you see?
She's gonna keep like moving forward, to keep them just moving. I don't know for sure, but something tells me that was Strahd.
What do you mean?
I mean, he was watching.
No, there's bats in these woods. There's bats everywhere in this woods.
No,
It's
I
not-
saw the silhouette of someone. My intuition is pretty fucking strong.
Oh, look. Does that mean we're even safe here? Maybe we're safer in the walls. Maybe.
Hey, she's gonna come over and kind of like put her hands on her shoulder and be like, I'm gonna be real with you. We are not safe anywhere in Barovia. But there's a reason he didn't come right up to us. I don't know what it is. But he should be scared. I don't think he is yet, because that was pretty cocky. And she gets like really like darkened behind the eyes. But he will be.
Okay. Let's go.
So before we leave, I'm going to sacred flame the clump of her hair,
Uh-huh.
the clump of Lance's hair, just like
Very.
flick off the air.
Very, very nice. Destroy that evidence, yes.
We were never here.
Would Lance think anything of bats taking his hair? Or would that just be like...
We've had creatures try to take our hair before.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana for me, please.
This has had now 3 times this has happened.
Jesus. 7.
7. You know that hair has multiple uses, especially for casters.
Yeah,
He might just want to be a pervert with it. I don't care. Get that
that good shit.
Yeah, he's just chopping it up, lining it.
I had a very different thought.
No, in my uploads.
Bitch, that's not what my thought was either.
He rounds it around.
Yeah. Ew.
Alright.
Human hair has more tensile strength than steel.
Chokes the chicken.
That was the joke, yeah.
Have fun, Filmatics, for
Yes.
your game. If you're still here.
Filmatic
Have fun.
2021 says he's hosting and DMing the first ever D&D session for his own campaign.
That's so
with his
exciting.
non-player friends tomorrow.
That's how you get people to play D&D.
Good
You
luck.
trick non-D&D friends into playing D&D.
You'll be great. Be okay with messing up. Roll with the punches. You're good. You're good.
Yes.
Seeing you guys play is what gave me the inspiration to ask my friends to give D&D a shot, so thank you
Oh
so
my
much.
God.
Very cool.
That-
Love it so much. Tell us how it goes
Yeah,
next
seriously.
week.
I just like,
Proud of
that's
you,
what it's
buddy.
about, guys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We did what we came here to do. We're done. Stream over. Second time tonight. We're gone. Alright.
Okay.
Just keep stomping towards the Vistani camp.
Great. And you do.
And you
do.
Unless you do anything on this 10-minute journey, you guys approach the Vistani camp. Perfect.
Nice.
Alright.
Chaos feels good.
Guess what I'm gonna play? My music.
I don't know the name of the song. So.
It's just the one
You've
she always
heard
plays
this
with
so
Vistani
many
camp.
fucking
Yeah.
times.
There was one night where she goes, I'm sick of this, because we were like in a Vistani camp the entire
For
night.
6 hours, can you guys go somewhere else so I can play a song I like again?
It's all self-inflicted.
As we approach, do we see any sign of Ez's cart?
Not now.
Yeah.
So
We
you
can, right?
guys, what you come upon is a little bit of a clearing, and it's this small grass-covered hill with low houses actually built into the sides. This is more permanent structures. A light fog is kind of obscuring some of these details, but you can see that these buildings feature very elegantly carved woodwork and have decorative lanterns hanging from their sculpted eaves. You can see them very clearly as it is nighttime. And on top of the hill, sort of above this fog, are more, they are like wagon-like in structure, but there's something a little different about them. They appear to be very rooted, you know, and not immediately ready for travel. And in the center is a very large tent with this column of smoke pouring out a hole in the top.
So what you're saying is this is Vistani HQ.
HQ!
They are
This
plotting
is-
the
this is
downfall of
corporate.
Strahd.
This is corporate.
Rebellion Network 101.
There is a slight light coming from the inside of that as well. There's, of course, less activity. It's almost midnight. But, yeah, that's what you see.
Getting hair in my drink.
It's anointed.
I do not want his anointment, thank you.
Looking around towards like the moon, do we see any more?
Any more paths?
Well, any more visages of that figure?
No.
Okay, good.
Keep heading toward the camp and...
So as you approach, you do see sort of a little winding path that has been traversed many times, walking towards the center, and then you see 2 figures as you get closer to the.
Their capes are billowing in the...
Yeah, exactly.
A
It's right
silver
there.
metal
The
pauldron.
pauldron. The full wake of light.
It's the suns.
And we just set up a little tent. You can't come in. You gotta knock and we say no. And then just fireballs it.
Tomorrow morning I could, yeah.
They are taller though, and they do appear to be more slender, almost like more graceful figures. And as you approach,
Elvin Vistani.
you see they are cloaked, but they have longer, very elegant polearms. Beautiful in structure. And they sort of bar your path.
Yeah, approaching make some sort of gesture of like hello. And be like, hey, a friend of ours may or may not have passed through here in the last day or so. Esmeralda. Is she still here?
Why do you want to know?
Well, it's a long story, but we need to reconnect with Ez and not be out here. We're currently wanted.
And no one else is. And just who are you?
We didn't come up with a name. Shit.
I don't think that would have mattered anyway. I'm Chaos.
That's my brother Gunther. No,
Lance.
I'm Lance. And this is Arena.
They appear unfazed.
Don't expect that to mean anything
Okay.
necessarily. We were at a camp recently with Madame Eva, and she read some cards for us, and
We're friends.
Oh.
well, the Vistani, at least the ones who don't align with Strahd.
What goes over their face when she says that?
Their fangs.
It's a little hard to tell in the darkness, and they do have hoods on, but it's mostly just stoicism.
What do you...
Alright.
When you ask these vague questions, what do you really want to know? So we can just tell you and cut the shit.
I'd like to know what you're doing here.
Honestly, we're looking for someone to stay for the night.
And we're looking for Esmeralda, like I said.
We're tired.
We were supposed to meet in Vallaki. That did not pan out because the Baron is looking for us.
Ah.
We killed a fiend in the walls who happened to work for him.
They look at each other and they nod, and you see one of these permanent structures closer to you now. And the make of them, the structure is very sleek, very elegant, a bit of a stark contrast to what is above. And when they turn towards each other, you see pointed ears.
They are Elven Vistani.
They do not appear to be
It
dressed.
might not be Vistani. It might just be old.
They don't appear to be dressed in a clothing style that the Vistani you have met,
They said outsourcing.
but they do uncross their pole arms and let you pass.
Thanks. Just wondering.
So, up towards the center of this encampment, you see the tent and you see the wagon-like structure. Like, they appear to have rooted, if that makes sense. And then you do see now, as you've come closer, that sort of shoved in between a couple of them is Ez's wagon. It is still charred in the back.
Nice!
Horses, of course, not corporeal, active at the moment, but it's there.
Is it like next to a certain building or like...
It is to... You see that it's sort of to the right, behind the tent a little bit, more
Okay.
towards the side. And you hear the whinnying of horses as well.
Just maybe like kind of get closer to the tent and be like, Ez? Esmeralda?
You wait a couple seconds, and then you hear a little rustling on the side of the tent, and out steps Ez Davenir. She is dressed in more comfortable clothes now, less for traveling and more for leisure, and she pokes out and... What are you doing here? I thought you were in town.
I know. We were! Then we kind of fucked shit up and had to leave.
Is that why you're here at the ass crack at night?
Yep. It's been a long fucking day. We need to rest. We killed the Baron's captain of the guard. We're not.
Wow, it's been
6 hours.
Not even half a day.
I know. Trust me. I'm trying not to throw judgment here. We did not do things in the best order. Because we would have liked to stay in Vallaki to accomplish a few more things. Clearly. But things happened. He needed to go. He was gonna probably kill a bunch of people who witnessed what went on. When we fought some banshees, and then he said, seize them. And
You fought banshees?
yeah, and then he said,
Why
seize...
was there banshees?
Who are we talking to?
As. Well...
We're not really sure. There seemed to have been another attack. I mean, truthfully, we were in a meeting with,
each other.
Can I, am I allowed to insight that? Thank you.
Spoiler King Strength 6.
She gives her very,
12.
Oh, so rude.
I don't...
You weren't attempting to deceive.
I don't know what to do with that. Yeah.
I would say, like, she gave her a look like, not here, not now. Like, very clearly. Like Chaos did when she said, with each other.
Okay.
Like Lance needs to shut the fuck up. But it's not a, we won't tell you necessarily, it's a, again, not here, not now, in the middle of a street, around people we don't know.
Well, you look like shit, so...
Feel like shit.
Why don't you come inside, we can talk more. And she kind of opens the tent flap.
Go into the tent flap.
Lovely. There's not too much going on here right now. It's almost midnight. And
Fair enough.
it's almost midnight. But there are a few people in here, and they look very suspiciously, and she's like, it's alright with me. And you do see in here that there is sort of the embers of a fire and the smoke rising heavily out of the top of, there's a large hole in this tent. And towards the edge, there are some wooden tables, some benches on the floor. There's some blankets, rugs, some pillows, and you see there's like some games set out or like some silverware left over. This is clearly just a place where people can come and be and exist. And she brings you over to one of the tables. Well, considering all that you have changed in town, I don't mean to speak for Luvash or Aragal. They're the people who sort of lead here, I guess. Are we gonna be safe if you're here? I mean, I'll leave with you, but...
Well, you have the quickest means of travel. We don't necessarily want to stay here for an extended period of time. We just needed somewhere to go that would be safe from most.
We're not too sure what to do next.
I don't think most people knew. We knew we were connected with the Vistani. Lucky, did they?
I don't know.
I mean, we kind of just do our own thing.
Well, we may have, I don't quite... Well, Whitney doesn't quite recall off the top of her head. I don't remember if we said anything about the Vistani to Baron.
I don't think we did.
But if we did, then maybe. Because he's pissed.
Well, let's really hope that blessing holds true. That, nothing can harm us while we're in the land.
Well, one
Including
thing
him.
seems to be clear is that Strahd is more powerful than the Baron. It seems so. If he gave some sort of blessing, that should be correct.
Hey, question for you. Are you familiar with the name Lucian?
It's a great name. I don't know anyone in particular.
Really rocks, yeah.
The Baron was calling for him as we were leaving.
Where were you?
By the church.
Yeah, we were leaving the church.
I think it was the priest. He probably thought they were housing us because the carriage was parked right next to the church.
Yeah, maybe.
So you killed the captain of the guard.
Killed the captain of the guard, ended up in another vampire's house, and then went to the church.
I'm sorry.
I said,
There-
it's been a long
There's a
fucking day.
vampire in Vallaki.
Fiona Wachter.
Right, and
What?
she has sons. It's possible her sons are vampires as well.
She's definitely a vampire because we saw her bite some
Strahd
people.
probably turned her.
Gunther will write, her house is filled with undead and fiends.
Yep.
Wow.
And she said she was not technically against Strahd because somebody told her that we were out here to kill him.
Oh wow, you played your cards, huh?
I said don't.
You really overstretched your hand, huh?
And he literally said, well, here's 51 cards, but I'm going to keep the last one.
It's the Joker, because that's me.
Lance. Ding, ding. Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then we had to get Arena out of there as quick as possible because anyone not opposed is probably aligned with, even if neutral.
She looks. Your arena.
Oh, as Arena.
Arenas.
Anna, NPC, Anna, NPC.
Me at me.
It's like Kermit meme where one of them has the
It's
heart.
Spider-Man.
meme like,
Don't they do that in the new movie?
I don't know. I didn't see
There was
any-
some point
I didn't see anything.
But it wasn't like, it
They
wasn't
did it in No Way Home.
Yeah, they might have done a
Oh, I
nice
fucking
joke.
forgot about that.
If you haven't
Yeah.
seen the movie by now, it's your own fault.
Arena, looks pretty. I am. And who are you? A companion. I'm as Davenir, and apparently I think I'm fated to meet you all.
And she'll turn to Arena. Do you remember when Madame Eva pulled the card about the Vistani who wanders who would help us?
Yes.
points in Ez's direction. We originally thought she was the wizard because we met her at like supposedly a wizard's tower, and then a bunch of shit happened.
You know, I should have run with it.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's been a really long day. My head hurts and I want to go to bed.
Hey, I don't know if he knows where you are. I mean, I assume that you ran. Did you narrowly escape? Did you...
Which Baron or
the
Strahd?
Baron. Strahd.
They know we got out. They saw us at the very end of us crossing the wall.
Yeah,
But they don't know where you were going.
Well,
No, we were on a kind of the opposite side of the city,
They,
and then
they,
went
they may still be looking for us.
widely around.
It's really hard. I mean, we're not that far from
Valaki.
Valaki.
Like I said, we're not planning on staying here long, but like we have no means to travel that quickly, and we don't want to go through the woods because we're really fucked up right now. And
Yeah, you need to rest.
but I don't know what they know. And
I think that you'll be okay here, at least for the night. I don't think the Baron would be stupid enough to travel the woods that he fears so much at night.
that's likely true. We didn't seem to be pursued on foot beyond the walls. They saw us for a time. There was definitely an alarm raised. It looks like, actually, it kind of looked like, I don't know if you guys really noticed, but the giant fire that started coming from that hadn't already been, it kind of looks like somebody lit the Baron's mansion on fire, which I sort of hope happened.
We saw the pillar of smoke.
Yeah, not sort of hope. I definitely hope that happened, but
You guys may have started a lot more than you think you did.
well, in terms of a revolution, I fucking hope so, because that guy sucked. He was creepy and mean.
Yeah, but who's gonna take over? The vampire?
Hopefully not.
No, I could see that.
She wants to. That was clear to me.
That's kind of their thing.
I mean,
So they may have struck when you
Maybe
was
it was their revolution then.
Well, then that'll be another fucking problem we'll have to fucking solve when we fucking go back at some
And that'll
point.
be my problem too, because that's probably exactly where Rudolph is.
You really do think he's in Valaki?
If there's a vampire, that's easier to get to than Strahd, and he knows that he's probably there.
Well, yeah, I mean, if he's been here for a decent amount of time, we found out in the second encounter with her that she was a vampire, so it's... I mean, he's a trained monster hunter, so he may have picked it up sooner than we did.
So then, what's our move? Where are we going?
We can't go back to Valaki right now.
She wants to.
Well, she can.
You're not tied to me. I mean, I guess you kind of are.
We need you.
Then we do...
If we are tied together,
Then we need to figure it out. We need to plan, we need to prioritize. Right now, Milwaukee, as we know it, is on high alert for us specifically. So if you're wanting to go find Rudolph, it's probably something you're going to have to do on your own. Just knowing the information that we've told you about the Walkers potentially taking over. Because who knows if they've already invaded the Dominion, because we didn't get to meet anyone that I know of.
We could go, I don't know.
You see her look at you. Why don't we sleep on it?
Yeah, rest will definitely help. Definitely help.
Yeah. Why don't you guys stay by me? Like I said, I can't really speak for Luvash or Aragal. But it's on me if something happens.
Okay.
Maybe I can find stuff for you. Come on. And she turns around and you hear her go, "Oh, sorry." And kind of from around her, you hear a little, and a little girl runs up.
Was that Arabelle?
Arabelle.
Is that the creepy girl I saw while roaming the streets?
Yeah. Yes. Runs up to your table and speaks to Az, and she. Oh, you met Arabelle?
Yeah, we've never formally met, but we did learn her name through other means, and we saw her in Vlaki.
You need to stop wandering in there. Apparently there's some bad stuff there. And she laughs. And in...
How did she...
Well, she might be able to, like, maybe use the mist or something to teleport herself. Because, remember, she was there and then she wasn't.
Shaw pulls out the map.
It's like, all right, that's a nice 2,000 feet up and then another 2,000 feet out. Okay, she's going like a full mile in
She
the woods.
climbs up and sits on the bench.
And it's just kind of like...
Examining her fingers.
Cock
Did she
an eyebrow and be
climb
like-
the wall?
Well, it seems like somebody has quite the mastery of either the mist or teleportation of some sort, because somebody, and she'll look at her very deliberately, is really quick to disappear when we turn around. So, I don't know, you're pretty good at that.
Yeah. Miss our friends, but we need to use it carefully and wisely. And she's just got that, like, shit-eating grin. And you hear another flap of the tent, and in walks a man. He is probably around, like, 40 years old. He's got this sharp little goatee and some longer, wavy, dark brown hair. And he looks... Oh. I did not see we had more guests these are my friends. I'm sorry, I was going to tell you they are in need of a lot of help, clearly.
That bad, huh?
Bloody
Pardon?
nose,
Yeah.
ears bleeding.
Chunks of flesh missing.
You are the adventurers.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry.
It is a pleasure to meet you, but I see you have been in some dire straits. Why do you visit us? You need shelter?
Honk shoo.
We need-
shoo.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yes.
We definitely need rest. We needed to find Ez again to let her know what happened in Vlaki, and
What happened in Valak?
can we talk about it tomorrow? I'm happy to tell you, but
Yes, forgive me. We heard the bells, we saw the smoke. We are a little curious.
we did good, but we also fucked up.
I suppose that is a morning problem then. You're welcome to stay anywhere.
Thank you.
You're not being followed?
Not at
We
the
don't-
current
I
moment.
don't think.
They know we got away, but they are very scared of the woods. And they don't necessarily know where we went.
Alright. Arabelle. And she hops down and she kind of like hugs around his leg and
Did they bear any resemblance to each other?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
And Chaos,
Mhm.
you do notice again that they look alike, but her hair is so much darker.
Mhm.
And she does have that violet tint to her irises.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. We'll see you in the morning.
Thank you.
They walk on out of there. The people who have been in there also end up retiring the smoke as the only thing remaining of this fire. Alright, let's go. Oh. Cool, so we're doing a honk shoe.
A big honk shoe.
Are we doing anything before we do a honk shoe?
Peeing, yes.
9.
I guess this is like his first actual day as a cleric. So they're like, do I have to pray? I'll probably pray. Is she gonna be angry if I don't pray? Okay, she'll probably be angry. Hello, dear mistress, master, goddess. Wow, what a fucking day. Thanks for your help, Doze. That really ended up being helpful. Oh my god. Oh my Raven Queen. I tried to kill it undead. It didn't work. I think I almost killed that one vampire, so I'm doing your work. Thank you. Good night.
Can you roll a D100, please?
No!
You lose a level.
You're now level 1. Alright. There's a squad
Oh my
to
god!
What is that? Is that a 1? That's a literal 1.
No, I think 100 is
Oh, 100.
That's a 100.
You're right, it is a 100.
It is a 100.
That's a 100.
Oh boy! You are smite.
Get out of here.
Oh. Honk shoe indeed.
The Raven Queen kills you.
Ah, shit.
Wow! I didn't expect that.
Neither did I.
Alright. So, everyone kind of drifts off to sleep, and you...
You roll an actual 100? Holy shit. Are we banished?
You are banished.
Banish! And take a shot.
You feel a little something, you see a little flick of something in your peripheral vision, and landing on your forearm is a raven feather.
He'll like grab it and kind of look up.
Mm-hmm. And you feel another rustle on your other forearm, and another one has landed. And you look down, and you look back up, and there she is.
Hello.
What wonderful words.
Oh, is that how you pray? Good to know. Still new to this religion thing.
You're doing well.
Good to hear. I like when my boss says I'm doing good. Yeah.
Now tell me,
Okay.
how far would you go for my cause?
As long as it doesn't hurt my brother. It depends on what you ask. But I could see myself going very far.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Okay.
And you see that she morphs into the cloud of smoke billowing from the top. You see she starts to shift and mold and makes her form out of the cloud of smoke.
Okay.
Continue your work.
Sure. Sounds good.
And know that I am with you.
Great. Thank you so much.
And she flap, flap, flap. There's a raven. She's gone.
Does that happen every time I pray? Oh my god, I don't know if I'm gonna pray all the
Fucking
time.
100 on your goddamn.
This is once a month. I don't know if my heart can take that every night.
All right, everybody, get back here. Holy shit.
Sean rolled a literal 100.
Sean,
Sean
you
has
are
to take
under
a
the effects of less for the next
Sean has to take a
24
shot.
hours.
For his 100.
I mean, once we're done. I'm not taking another one in like an hour.
Alright, does anyone do anything? Are you guys going to sleep, taking your long rest?
Going to sleep.
Shoot,
Getting a
man.
honk
Get that
shoe.
big honk
Very
shoe.
nice. Okay.
The honk shoe is a reference to like old and tiny cartoons where like I don't know, an old man would be laying in bed and go, honk shoe you 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 you. Honk shoe you you
Or it's
you.
like, shoo.
Yeah. Shoe.
Because it's the...
Shoe. Yeah.
That's that one.
That's the other one. Me, 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 me. Good old timey cartoons.
Oh my fucking god.
For all you kids out there.
Alright. Eventually, light does come back. Very nice. Okay.
Mine too, film addict. Right up here. Hard up there. Oh
Alright.
Ruh-roh.
no. Reggie. It's
I don't know,
Reggie.
man.
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know. I'm just looking for something to wear because I'm fucking cold.
Where's your poncho?
I don't know. Where'd you put it?
It was it was on the piano. And then you moved a bunch of clothes.
Okay.
I don't know.
So light ascends. Many of you wake up to the smell of amazing food. You don't know what it is, but it smells rich and flavorful. And after a night of fighting and adrenaline crash, it's Manchin time.
It's
Manchin
Manchin time.
Wake up with achy arms and legs, having had to run and fight a number of monsters because of someone.
Rena's still asleep. It takes her a while to wake. So you guys have a little bit of time to speak to each other before she wakes if you choose to do so.
What do we want to do now? Good morning, by the way.
Yeah, good morning. Well, I don't know.
He'll write out another town.
Kresk, maybe?
Are there any others?
Barovia.
Scratch that out.
So Kresk.
What's in Kresk for us?
I don't know. Maybe Irina will know a little more. I thought the next time we were all gonna get to sit down and talk was honestly just discuss our fucking name that people asked us for in the meeting,
Yeah.
and now this.
He's gonna write not an angry ruler, period.
Not mainly. What about Ez? It sounds like if we go to Kresk, we'll be splitting up with Ez again.
Well, maybe she could take us to Kresk with the mists. Go to Valaki, find Rudolph, come back, meet us. We'll talk it over with her, but we need to decide as a group, like, what the hell we're doing. And Lance, I promise I'm not trying to come down hard on you. I know why you... Well, I don't know the inner working of your mind, but I understand why you wanted to kill...
My mind is an enigma.
I understand.
He's gonna pick up a rock.
You know the cup of milk in Patrick's mind that just spilled?
I understand.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Oh my god.
Why you wanted to kill Isaac. But dude, that was not the time. And we have to be united in those kinds of decisions because that just fucked us out of a lot of stuff. And again, like, maybe it would have happened anyway, I don't know. But like, we have to be careful in choosing our moments. It's not that that moment had no place, but that was probably not the time, man.
Yeah, I guess that was a mistake, huh?
And I'm not trying to blame you. I'm really not trying to come down on you.
I get it.
It's just,
I get it.
there's just so much more going on than our own individual thoughts and feelings, and I'm glad he's dead. Don't get me wrong. And that axe is pretty cool, but
Yeah.
I get it.
we have to be more careful from now on. We just walked into bad situation after bad situation. And like, I know I don't really know your guys' chemistry and how you typically do things together and
Well-
but
That's another thing we need to talk about, brother, is what about Father? There was a sighting of him.
Oh, we gotta kill your dad. I don't know if you guys are attached to him in any way, but it sounds like he's fucked up. He needs to go.
There's more there.
Who was he with? If you know.
If my suspicion is correct, he was with our sister, Carmilla. Carmilla was a really close friend, an adopted sister. She was someone who was sick growing up. She lost function in her legs. They made something for her so she could get around. And our father had made grand promises to fix her. But her condition really only worsened over time.
How could he fix her?
He was a physician. That's really all we knew.
And she has the equation moment. No. And she's like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Your father's a doctor?
That's what he told us.
Well, and we went to that house with the notes about the dude who was not from here. He was a doctor, and we stole shit from his house.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't think that belonged to him, because I don't think the handwriting belonged to him.
I don't know, man. That was eerily somewhere. Maybe a partner.
It's possible. We didn't know any partner.
That was the apothecary's house, I think.
Yes.
And the apothecary was writing about seeing a doctor or something that was visiting.
So we went into the apothecary's shop.
Yeah.
But way before we even started streaming, we went into what I believe was a physician's home. And that's where we took some wine, and we found a journal that talks about not interdimensional, planar
Right.
travel and medicine and shit. So
Yeah, I don't know.
That was, I think, in Barovia.
I believe that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the physician's shop or the apothecary shop was here in Valaki.
Lucky. Yes. And then we
Right.
asked about that.
It's hard to know. All I know is we had a lead back there, and
Well, it wasn't in Valaki, though. That was in insert region here.
Barovia.
yeah.
And they saw him coming down like a fucking mountain or hill or something.
Yeah.
Well, the coming down the mountain to hill was in the north area that those three, which included the one girl who's shunned because she doesn't
So
doesn't like her raven features.
I know this was so long ago, but somebody at one point explained to us where Barovia, Valaki, and Kresk all kind of laid in the general idea of the castle. Is it castle, Barovia, Valaki, Kresk?
Yes, okay. So
So I think Barovia is in the east,
Yeah.
Kresk is in the west,
So
Valaki is
here-
somewhere in there.
I have to mirror this because it's you guys
Right.
versus mine. Here is where you came into Barovia.
Mm-hmm.
You walk down the road. Here is the village of Barovia. The castle is above it on a cliff.
Okay.
You guys walk. Here's the Zare pool. You walk. Here's Valaki towards the center of Barovia.
No.
And you know because you've been told that somewhere towards the other end is Kresk, further down the road. So you know that you've got Barovia, you've got Valaki, which is the central town, and then there's Kresk, and then the Beyonds. And so the mountains, because you can see them, they're very tall. If this is Valaki, the mountains are kind of behind it. Those
So they're sort of in between Kresk and
Veritop
Valaki in
mountains.
this way.
Exactly.
Okay. But that was where the girl with the brunette hair who dyed her hair was saying she saw them.
Anastasia.
Exactly.
Yes. Anastasia. That's right.
Anastasia.
So it's really okay. So then we kind of gotta head in that area anyway, because it sounds like your dad needs to get fucked up. So, if that's something you guys want to do, I'm
we need
absolutely.
to meet up with him eventually.
So do you think it's important to be item number next? Because
Well, we don't know where he is. All we know is there was a sighting of him. I don't think that's enough to chase yet.
so maybe we go to Kresk, ask around.
Yeah, maybe. That might be a good place to start.
Well, currently, at least as far as we know, Valaki is no longer an option to us. So let's just take that out of the picture. If Fiona did take over, I hope we can go back and free them from yet a new oppressor, but I think we got a number of other things that are probably more in our capabilities right now that we need to do.
Okay.
So I'm all for going after your dad if that's what you want.
He's gonna write down, things are gonna get really bad in Valaki if we leave. If Fiona takes over.
What do you want to do, brother?
Help as? Question mark.
It's an option.
It is an option. Again, we'll talk it over with her, because right now, we may only be a weight to her.
It could be a help. I see where brother's coming from.
I see it too, and if it goes well, sure. Us getting out actually went a lot better than I thought it would. But getting back in and then getting back out, I don't want to compromise as if we can help it. But
Well, it's different now, right? Now, if we go in more refreshed, we go in with a plan. Getting out was difficult because we were constantly under attack. We weren't at our full, right?
you're not wrong. But let's also not forget that we also, more than half of us clearly made the choice to make Fiona our enemy. We have to face that now too.
You hear some shifting from next to you, and Rita starts to wake.
Morning.
Morning.
We're discussing what to do next.
Oh.
Currently on the table is we go to Kresk and we
Try to find their father.
look around, or we go back to Valaki and we help as.
That is not an easy choice. Because the truth is, I guess we know what we're going into in Valaki in some kind of sense, but with Kresk, we could just hit another Valaki, or on the way,
Well,
we could encounter him again.
I was gonna say, Strahd does have an idea of about where we are now. But to be fair, I don't think... I kind of have a feeling he sort of always knows. Maybe not specifics.
maybe. I think what's important to know is if we don't go back to Valaki now, we'll have to eventually.
It may be a little easier with some time passing.
Or it could be harder.
Could be. But the focus right now is absolutely on us, no matter what way you slice it. Even if the Baron's still alive and in control. But especially if Fiona is.
If there was in fact some sort of, I don't know, a rising?
If it wasn't just her taking advantage of the situation. If she's smart, that's exactly what I would have done.
Then maybe it is easier now.
If it was the Dominionists, we probably have a better chance. If it was Fiona, we maybe have a couple of days before she takes control and has everybody on her side, but... Well,
He'll write Dominionist equal allies. Fiona plus time, bad.
I mean, I ultimately do agree.
Valaki seems to be the only place that has even been any kind of haven. If it falls, I don't know what will happen to the land. And we may never be safe again. We're never really safe, but it is the best chance that at least I thought we had.
Me too. We kind of already talked about that a little bit. We burned the bridge where it was not time to burn the bridge. But it's done. And I do think it needed to be done. But we could have chosen better. So we're going to do that. Hopefully not from now on, but you're not wrong. I mean, our hopeful goal is to eliminate the most amount of suffering to all the people of this land as much as possible. But there also is that kind of caveat of if we are the ones who are supposed to change everything, there's only a certain amount of risk we can take for our own lives. And I hate saying that because I'd much rather stick my neck out for the little guy. I don't want to look after myself over anybody else, but there are things we have to take into consideration too, so.
It's noble of you, and you hear Ez coming on over from the direction of the tent.
It's just fact. It's not about being noble.
Don't sell yourself short.
Alright, so we've been discussing what to do next. When you go to Vallaki, what's your plan?
Well, actually, I took a little initiative today and asked around. There's a couple people, even here, who might be able to give you a bit more insight into your situation.
Who?
Can you be more specific?
Well, for one, I was given these, and you see she is holding 3 necklaces. They are a black leather cording, and in the center of each of them is a small either bird skull or squirrel skull or like some kind of small animal with a smear of dried red something on the top. Supposedly, kind of a little morbid, but these were in the possession of a group of past adventurers who, well, we don't know what happened to them, but
But okay, what do they do?
Luvash told me that they were able to change their appearance when they wore them.
Can I roll an Arcana to see if I've seen anything like this before?
Yes, queen.
Yes! Oh my god! Probably not. I think I have a +5, but that would only be +4. Oh, no, 11.
11. Okay.
7.
You know that such items exist. It's possible to also imbue or infuse certain spells into items if you have a certain kind of magic. You know that it is not out of the realm of possibility, especially on your plane.
Are these going to turn us into them, or can we change our appearance at will, or do we just need to spend some time and figure that out?
I don't know. I haven't really tried it, but that's...
Can he point towards? You said there was one with like a raven skull.
Yeah, there's a bird skull.
Come on.
Yeah, there's like a
got tips, we
chipmunk,
know.
and then there's like
There's one with like a berserker axe and one with like a moonshine.
exactly. There's like a chipmunk one, and there's a frog one.
She goes, well, I don't really like either choice, but I'm pretty sure she hands him the chipmunk one and puts on the frog.
So, Film Addict is bidding us adieu. That's all the time he has for us today, folks.
Thank you, Film Addict.
He's going to go
Thank you,
prepare
Film
for
Addict.
his game tomorrow.
Woo!
Absolutely good luck.
Good luck.
Have fun.
Have fun.
It was
Just
a
enjoy
great
it.
time, yeah.
You got this.
Wonderful. Yay. You guys can spend some time with it, should you choose to figure out exactly what
About an hour.
But you put them, but you put them on, and they're kind of baller.
Okay.
Yours is definitely the coolest.
I don't really know how they work. Sorry, I didn't have enough time, but
Give me a little while, we'll probably figure it out
Play with
soon.
it.
second person, the houses down there. There's a group of elves that have lived with us here for a while.
Like the guards outside last night.
Yeah,
Okay.
they've been around a lot longer than any of us have.
They're trustworthy?
Yes, as far as anyone here can say.
Okay.
There's one of them. His name is Casimir Velikov. He's actually, and she looks down, that one, and it's the path that you'd come up with. It's the second house to the left.
Okay.
He's there.
Okay.
I don't exactly know what he could tell you, but
Anything helps.
anything helps.
Well, if we can change the way we look, then it'll make it a lot easier to help you out to find Rudolph. Because I don't want to compromise you at all. So we were going to talk to you about it, but this helps.
You really up for going out there again?
With these, this will help quite a lot. Thank you.
And kind of what choice do we have?
You're outside of the town. You have every choice at your disposal except for leaving.
But if we just left them to the clutches of another vampire who's probably in league with Strahd, then we've just damned every citizen of Vallaki to a much worse life than they were already subjected to.
See? Told you it's not just fact.
Just rolls her back.
Courage.
Sorry, I do appreciate it. It's just...
Alright. Alright, so sounds like we're all made up.
Let's just also recognize that, well, maybe you can help in this.
How so?
Or maybe the others can. We need to find a look that is more run-of-the-mill, not, oh my god, look, a new set of adventurers. And I only know where I come from and the styles there, and, like, I have a vague idea of how everybody dresses here.
Okay.
But we need something that will blend in as much as possible down to skin tone, facial features, eye color, hair color, and we just don't know the ins and outs of the place. We need to build these new looks as well as possible, if that's how this functions. I don't know yet. So
If we find out how it works, I'll figure out how to help you. I've not been here long, but I mean, you've got a whole group of people here who have.
well, at least maybe in the meantime we can go talk to Casimir, find out some more shit, because we need all the information we can get. And then I think it seems we all agree that unfortunately getting right back into Vallaki is what we need to do. But Fiona will not likely be surprised if she's the one we need to overthrow in there.
No, probably not.
And whoever we go in as, and she kind of clutches the necklace, we need to stay the hell away from the Mardikovs for now. Maybe we can find a subtle way to let certain people know, and she gives them a look, but for the most part, they need to be kept out of this. I don't want anything happening to them.
Who are they?
They're good people. Trustworthy people on the inside.
The right allies.
It's good to have those.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get this thing ready. She looks at her cart. Truth be told, I was really, really lucky that it got us here without harm. So we can use it. But there's a big risk it could screw us over. I had a pretty good description of where I was going, so I could focus as well as I could to get us there without hassle, but
You're saying you can bring us straight into Vallaki?
not in. I'm saying that if we use it again, there's a big chance we could end up somewhere we don't even know where we are. Like I said,
No.
I was lucky.
We're not far from Vallaki. We're like an hour away.
Am I...
Let's just walk then.
No, sorry, my question was going to be, like, how common of knowledge would the teleport spell actually be?
Go ahead and roll an Arcana.
Nope. 13.
You know that this is something that is within the realm of magic, you know that people sometimes, when using magic and traveling, can have mishaps.
Yeah, it sounds pretty par for the course. But is that how you were planning on getting in? Because it seems like people can't just teleport into Vallaki, otherwise I feel like Strahd would have probably done that himself.
No, I was planning on pulling an Arabelle, actually.
Oh.
Mists? Question mark?
You got it.
Is that like a individual thing, so you can't do it with a group?
Unfortunately not.
Okay. So then are we just making this harder on you?
No.
Alright.
Having allies does not make this harder on me.
Well, because here's
We're
the
not,
issue.
we're not far.
Where meat inside? Question mark. Stockyard? Or scrapyard?
Stockyard.
Yeah.
There's
That's
a
a good...
stockyard where?
That's where the wagon is. It's,
It's like in the center, literally in
I was gonna say, she can vaguely describe,
Okay.
because Chaos is a very high survival.
Okay.
Describe whereabouts it is. That's where we found the wagon and how we know all this shit. My question is to us, how are we supposed to get in? Because if we go to the gate, they're gonna ask. They're gonna be on way more higher alert. Ask who we are, why we're there. Blah blah. We need. If we're going that way, we need a cover story, and we need to figure out who the fuck we are, and like. Because initially we just approached and we were like, "Hey, we're adventurers," and they were like, "Cool," but now it's gonna be different. We can't do that again. Or we have to find a way to sneak in, which is pretty damn hard.
Much more difficult. Well?
Maybe that elf knows a way in.
We can ask. And we need to spend more time at the necklaces and figure out exactly what they do first.
Yeah. I agree.
So he's going to ask a question. Does anyone sell, like, regular travel supplies?
Here. Not sell, but there's a lot of interesting things that you can find when you travel to domains. I'm sure if you ask around, you can find something useful.
Do you guys have a well? Where does your water come from?
Yeah. Do you want to go now?
Yeah.
And she'll just take you towards the back. There's actually a decent amount of horses like right around there that are, used, of course, to help pull carts to travel. And sort of next to them, there's a little well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. He knows where it is. And he's going to look around the camp for the next, hour, just looking for empty vials or seeing if anyone has any empty vials.
Empty vials.
Vials.
Okay.
He probably has a few from his potions, but...
Oh, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah,
okay.
so we'd have 2 to 3 because we drank some potions
right,
as well.
so.
Yeah. For sure. Yes. Are you guys going with? Do you guys do something else?
Good question. I think that there's no harm in going with because we don't really have a particular thing to do alone. But
she shows you the well, and she actually someone catches her attention at one of their wagons, and she says, "Actually, Enric." And he looks up, and you see, like a mid-50s Vistani man. He's got a couple sons that are helping him, sort of open it up to the fresh air. And he looks over. Hello? What are you looking for?
That's right. Empty vials.
Hey, do you have vials by chance? I know you like to make all the... Oh. Yeah. I have a few left. Why? And he's looking at you with extreme suspicion.
Hold out 10 gold. Money talk, boys!
You mean vials? Okay. And he looks at the coin. Strange. And he puts it in here.
Money's money.
Straight from Mordant. And he gives you about, a little case of about 6. They're about this big.
Great.
Got corks.
I'm gonna fill them up and make holy water.
Wow.
as a player, I was like, "You making some holy water?"
Do you go to the well?
Yeah.
Okay, so you pull up the little bucket. Inside is a doll.
Oh God!
It's all unholy water now.
Chaos just her eyes kind of widen. She's like, "That fucking thing."
Detect good and evil.
It keeps coming back.
What specifically does it detect again? Is that the phase, fiend, undead?
Celestials, elementals, phase, fiend, undead, and aberrations.
It is technically an undead.
It's Asmodeus.
I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah.
Sacred flame.
Is it the same doll?
Yeah. What does the sacred flame on this doll look like?
Just a bunch of minuscule tiny feathers just and then just
It gets bigger.
Ew.
Yeah. You make that holy water.
Make that holy water.
Okay, yeah. So it takes about an hour. And just use the ceremony spell as a ritual and just
At some point, she walk over and be like, I'd ask you what you were doing, but that's pretty fruitless at this point, so...
And he will hand each of you 2 vials of holy water.
Let's go!
Holy water. The number 4 vampire.
And she just looks at him and goes, God?
What deity do you serve?
He'll hold up his raven mask.
Interesting. She doesn't reach out to many. You see a look of
Who is
extreme
talking?
respect.
Oh, okay.
See a look of extreme respect.
I'll go back to making holy water.
And as eventually leaves the group, goes back to her wagon to get it ready.
And as, like, he's, like, making the holy water and stuff, she'll be like, so what do we call ourselves? And that's not really going to be applicable in the immediate next stretch of our journey, but, like, people keep asking, and I don't really understand why.
Names, anyone?
Let's decide if we save the city.
I thought that was what we decided to do. So, like, if we're successful,
Yeah.
let's decide.
Success.
Okay.
Good reward. A good reward.
Sure. So we save the city, we stop, decide our name, and then announce it to people?
Mm-hmm.
We just fuck off. If people ask, then we tell.
Alright. Be cold.
Indeed, indeed.
Alright. Where to?
I think
Where
we
you
were going to go talk to Casimir.
Lovely. Okay, so you can kind of descend the hill a little bit and make your way down towards, start to make your way down towards the left. And it is here that you see someone approaching from the woods, the same road that you had come from. And they are wearing a very ornate red gold cream cloak. And they are approaching at a very quick pace. And those same elven guards, not the exact same, but as well, 2 elven guards bar, you now see his way. And he throws back his hood, and you see maybe a man in his late 60s. He has a balding, receding hairline. He has this fair, light, fine hair, a sort of like full beard, kind of brushing his chest.
Does it seem like Rudolph's description?
Yeah. No?
No.
Have we seen that person before?
No. But the first thing you do notice is that his garments seem clerical in nature. Not clerical as in like sterile hospital, like
Like religious.
Like religious.
Maybe it's Lucian.
I was gonna say, as soon as they see somebody approaching the camp with like a fervor, she'd probably like put her hands on both of them and pull them to like the side of a building so we're not immediately spotted.
I'm already sneaking. I want to get closer to hear what's going on.
Yeah, I want to hear what's going on, but also want to not be seen just in case there's somebody sent by like whoever to come find us.
You hear what languages do you speak?
Not Barovian.
Yeah, not Barovian. Let me see.
Actually, what languages do you all speak? I want to say.
Common giant halfling.
Okay.
Common Primordial.
That's right.
Common Elvish and priority.
You understand this.
Oh shit.
They are speaking in Elvish, including him. And you hear him saying, "Please, where are the adventurers? I need to find them."
It is Lucian!
So, so as like this is happening and he's saying this in Elvish, she like tunes into it, and they're all like, "Oh, ar!" And she's like, "He's asking for us."
Who is he?
I don't know, but he's speaking Elvish.
You hear the guards ask, "Who are you and why have you come?" And he says, "My name is Father Lucian Petrovich."
She goes, "It's Lucian from the church."
"And I need to speak to them. We are in horrible danger."
He says they're in horrible danger. Should we just...
I thought so, and yes.
And so she like points like, "Let's go out." And so then they'll step out and be like,
hello.
"Father Lucian."
You see this wave of huge relief come over him, and the guards look back at you.
And she'll walk up to the guards and like make a hand gesture and be like, and say in Elvish, "Please, let him in."
They're surprised that you speak their language, and
Did you just invite him in?
oh my god!
No, I said,
He bites
The vampire trick works. Knock, knock, knock. Can I come in? Sure.
the funny thing is, I was gonna say, she said it to the guards, not him.
Motherfucker, I tricked you like that.
Oh my god.
So she says to the guards, not him, but she also would do a brief glance to see if there's any hint of any kind of, like, any similar necklace, any kind of weird piece of clothing.
It's the same necklace.
Go
that he
ahead and
rips
roll
it
a
off.
perception. Yeah.
I believe I have a +2. Yeah, 13.
13. No, you see a lot of course, like priestly garments, and you do see a lot of sun motifs.
He's hiding it.
But nothing that you would understand of that nature. And he sees this relief, and the guards understand, and they, separate. And he sees you. Thank goodness I found you. I took great risk coming to you, but it is worth it. I'm Father Lucian Petrovich. I am the priest at the Church of St. Andrew.
Yeah.
Where we left the captain of the guard, yes.
So it was you.
Sorry.
Tell us what's going on.
She took over, didn't she?
Maybe. But there is something worse.
Oh,
So she literally will put her head. I'm sorry, worse than another vampire taking over Valaki?
Valaki is no longer protected.
Why?
And he lowers his voice. The bones of St. Andrew are gone.
The what? The bones?
Bones of St. Andrew is why that whole place was protected?
And he is coming.
Wait.
And,
Where did the bones go?
and that's what we're gonna call our session!
I told you there was some reason Valaki was protected. Apparently the church had the bones.
Where were the bones?
When
Probably
I
in the
went in there,
church.
there was like a single bone being held by a statue.
Would they take the bone like a
Well,
dog?
That might be one of them, but there might also be more there. I never explored past where my fucking god was like, "What's up, son? Come get it, boy."
Very likely. So this is just player speaking. I'll be quick. Very likely, what happened was the walkers took advantage of the situation, sniggity snatched the bones maybe from like minions, and then they were like, "Welcome, Strahd."
If it's a holy place, I would think it would be hard for like an undead to go in. But if the fucking stupid ass, barren ass, bitch ass pussy decided, "I'm gonna raid this nice holy place," then I could see something bad happening because he's a dumb motherfucker.
Because they might not work selectively with vampires.
He just ate the
You
bone.
know what I mean?
So
Well,
he's
yeah, he
protected.
might just like move it out and then like give it to one of his guys, like take this to a
then
nice
they're like,
safe place. And I'm like, well, lucky me.
Just like a dog.
Big Daddy Strahd's gonna pay big money if I just fucking throw this outside.
He buried it.
Dog, yeah.
Well, we got a lot of choices to make.
Indeed.
Woo!
Okay.
Awesome job, guys.
At least we got a long rest. That's all I gotta say.
I already used one of my spell slots.
Honk shoo.
But hey, we are coming back next week.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Hey, yeah.
Get it. Hashtag
Hopefully a
all
second
on.
month in a row of 3 weeks on, 1 week off.
Absolutely.
I can't believe we're in June already.
I
God
know.
damn.
Earlier when they're like, Happy Pride Month, I was like, oh my god, it is June, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This year is flying.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Is there anything
Zenmetal
else?
says that's a great cliffhanger.
Yay! Thank
Hey, that
you!
was great.
I have been so excited, waiting for this moment. It is ramping up, lads. Is there anything that everyone watching here should know?
Go follow us on socials.
Absolutely.
Instagram,
Yes.
Twitter, the Tickety Talk. And of course, if you've not already, please like, subscribe to our Twitch and YouTube.
Tell your friends, tell your family.
Yes. But even simply like liking our YouTube videos when the stream goes live or chatting in the Twitch stream, anything to help boost our algorithm, we greatly appreciate.
Algorithm.
Algorithm.
Yep.
Al Gore got that.
But it's also
rhythm.
fun to interact with you
Al Gore.
guys outside of these nights. We have fun keeping eyes on the chat and stuff, but it gets
Yeah.
a little complicated when we're playing. So the socials are just another way for us to kind of thank you all and interact with you guys on a different level. But yeah, we have some hopefully exciting things coming your way. We're talking about new segments to add for our off weeks so that you're not missing us too much. But yeah, and we're going to be airing some reruns here lately. So if you have
Yeah.
any people who have not been a part of it and you're like, hey, we'll be probably airing them throughout the week to make our way towards the Twitch affiliate status.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
We are on
Help
that
us in our
path.
journey. We need to get 50 followers on Twitch.
And then we can become part of the machine.
The machine! Feed the machine! So yeah, but thank you all for who have joined us thus far.
Yeah.
If you were just finding us, thank you, welcome. But yeah, help us out. That'd be great.
Yes, please. We are so excited to come back next week.
Hey,
I am so
yeah.
excited to come back next week.
Shit's hitting the fan!
Shit is hitting the
Welcome
fan.
to Barovia!
Abso-fucking-lutely. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna see you later. Bye 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 bye
Bye,
bye
everyone.
bye.
Peace
bye.
out.